Hey, guess what? We're back. Player Pass, Twisted Wonderland Edition, Part 2. How did your date go, by the way? Didn't I say that would happen? Well, if just about done with Heart's Lobule and Savannah Claw, then let's move on to some other dorms, why don't we? First up, in this episode, we have Scarabia Dorm. Ooh. So let's start with their dorm leader, Kaleem Al-Asim. Second year student, about 5'6", and a member of the Light Music Club. Knowing Kaleem, I can guess that he plays all the instruments. Or rather, he'll volunteer to play all of them. Favorite subject? Music. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that it's dance music. Oh my god. Couldn't you see Kaleem with like his own TikTok? Kaleem will be spending all day making TikToks about his palace and everyone in his dorm. And I would watch them all day. Let's be honest. So would you. Okay, don't lie. Hobby? Throwing parties. That sounds like a lot of partying though. Do you have the energy for all that? Let me know. Dislikes? Eating alone. Same. Favorite food? Coconut juice. Okay, now here's an interesting question. Is coconut water and coconut juice the same thing? I mean, there's coconut milk, which I think is not coconut water. I don't know, and I don't feel like Googling it. Let me know if you find out. Least favorite food? Curry. Okay, I can fully understand this, and I'll tell you why. I don't know about you, but when I eat curry, it has a tendency to stick around my taste buds for like hours. Don't get me wrong, it tastes pretty good. I just wish I could enjoy other stuff later on in the day. Talent? Poison expertise. You know what? I think it's best if we sort of leave this open to interpretation. Although, you know, I don't think he would do anything to hurt you as your boyfriend, because I will hurt him first. You think I'm playing, but I will hurt anybody who hurts you, okay? It's just that I don't know if poison expertise is a great trait in a boyfriend. So let's just put that off to the side for now. Let's take a look at his bio. Scarabia no ryouchou. 裕福な家に生まれ、いつもニコニコしているおおらかな生徒。幼い頃から一緒にいるジャミルを兄弟のように思っている。Yes! Affluence! Opulence! You own everything! Affluence, smiley, laid back. I'm really liking these adjectives. As for thinking of Jamil like a brother, that's all fine and good. But does that mean he can convince Jamil to come on a double date? Who are we kidding? Jamil's gonna be dragged along anyway. And he'll be the one checking for poison, so. Final verdict, you better play. Kaleem would make the best boyfriend. Not only because he's rich and energetic, but as soon as you told him yes to going out with him, he would do everything in his power to make you happy. Waking up to flowers and breakfast in bed, magic carpet rides to class, going to parties because he threw all the parties. I see nothing but fun in your future. Next up, we have Jamil Viper. Second year student, about 5'8", and a member of the basketball team. Yep, that checks out. Favorite subject, ancient spell words. I can personally attest that he is very good at this. Hobby is breakdancing. And this is actually really cool. And I kind of like that the more we learn about Jamil, the cooler he gets. Dislikes touching bugs. Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. I'm gonna need a boyfriend who can get rid of a bug if it finds its way in our apartment. Oh, wait, we're talking about you. I thought you decided on Kaleem though, so. Favorite food, curry. And that does it for me. You can have Jamil too. Least favorite food, dates. I've actually never had a date before. The food. Yeah, let's go with food. Date sounds really delicious though. Not gonna lie. Talent, cooking. Alright. We love a guy who can cook. Kind of a boring talent, to be honest, but we love it. Because Lord knows I can't. Let's see what they have to say about Jamil. Scarabia no fukuryocho. Senzo daidai Karim no ichizoku ni tsukaeru ie ni umare. Ozappa na Karim ni osanai goro kara furimawasarete iru. Alright, let's see here. I guess this means he would be patient with you if he's put up with Kaleem this whole time. But here we fall into the servant trap again. If he's late for a date because Kaleem has him running around. And I have a feeling that Jamil has to take his job more seriously than Ruggy. Final verdict? Play. But I have a few concerns that you may have some trouble keeping him under control. I'm not saying you have to control him. Just keep him under control. Between ancient spell words and breakdancing, it's hard to resist a smooth-talking guy with some smooth moves to go with it. But we still have bugs and dates on our side just to keep him in check. So don't worry. Next up, we have Octavinelle dorm. The main guys in this dorm are actually on land in their human form. As it turns out, Azul is an octopus, and Floyd and Jade are eels. I wonder how hard it was for them to get their bearings using legs and all. Do you think they started from when they were little kids? Anywho, first up is Azul Ashengrotto. Second-year student, about 5'9", again, a lot taller than I thought he would be, and a member of the board gaming club. Actually, I love this. I love this for him. Do you think he cheats though? I wouldn't put it past him is all I'm saying. Favorite subject, alchemy. Okay, I guess this makes sense. I mean, what do you get for the guy who has everything? Magic powers to make anything that he wants, right? Hobby, coin collecting. Do you think he does like one of each kind or like a ton of each kind? If you haven't figured it out by now, I think Azul is very sus. Dislikes relying on luck. And I totally agree with this. We should make our own luck, right? Favorite food? Karaage fried chicken. I totally get this, especially if the karaage is really good. Some places you go to and it's like really oily, so it doesn't have that flavor in there, but really good karaage is not too oily and that fried chicken and lemony flavor comes right through. And I bet he can't get that under the sea. Least favorite food, nutritious food. This is your chance, okay? Are you listening? You could reel him in by making lots of nutritious food that tastes good, and he won't even know. You should really consider this, okay? These are some pro tips. Talent, apparently, Azul is a walking calculator. I gotta be honest though, I don't see how this could come in handy. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're out shopping together, maybe? But if he's paying, then who needs to know the cost? Let's check out his mini bio. Octavinelleの寮長。学園内でカフェを経営しつつ、あらゆる情報に目を開かせている。陰険な態度だが、非常に計算高い。Okay, so personally, I feel like this is a red flag for a boyfriend. Collecting information, pretending to be polite. You and I both know that we have dark secrets to hide. Some really embarrassing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if Azul were to find out any of those things, we'd be in big trouble. Then again, he is a teenager running his own cafe. So, I guess I'm here for it. Final verdict, play. But only until he starts breaking out the contracts, okay? Then, get out of there. Fast. If he is ever mean to you, please let me know, because I will roll straight up into that cafe with a plate full of takoyaki and eat it right in front of him. Just like, hey Azul, what's good? And I don't even like takoyaki. That's how good of a friend I am. You should remember that, okay? Next up, we have Jade Leech. Second year student, about 6'2", and a member of the Mountain Lovers Club. I'm not sure if there are any other members in that club, actually. But I can dig it. It's really cute and sweet. Favorite subject, medicinal magic. Okay, this is actually practical. And maybe he could be a future doctor, huh? His hobby is keeping a terrarium. You see, you get it? Because he's from the ocean, keeping a terrarium, and then people on land keep the aquarium. Real clever. We got clever jokes here in Twisted Wonderland, okay? Highbrow stuff. Are you listening? He's listening. Dislikes absence of chaos. For real though, I totally heart this, okay? Things not going according to plan is life. And I'm very glad that he has embraced that. And embraced that for good. Right? It's not for evil. Right, Jade? Right? Favorite food, octopus carpaccio. That actually sounds kind of delicious. Wait. They are friends with Azul, right? Right? Least favorite food, eel. Yeah, that's fair enough. I would also put that on my list if humans were a delicacy in the universe that I went to. Talent, making tea. You know what? I'll agree with this. I don't agree with too many talents. I agree with this one. Why? Because it takes a lot of patience to learn to make tea and make it really good. Do you like tea though, out of curiosity? Are you more like a coffee person? Juice? Water? Here's Jade's mini bio. Octavinelle の副寮長。フロイドとは双子の兄弟。物腰が柔らかく、誰に対しても丁寧な口調で接する。Alright, you know what they say about guys like Jade, right? Polite to your face until you're alone in the place. Angst to be trusted. Final verdict? Pass. Mostly because he's too precious to be spoiled by the likes of people like us. Next up is Floyd Leech. Second year student, about 6'3", and a member of the basketball team, as expected. Favorite subject is music. Real talk, I could see Floyd listening to New Orleans bounce music and really enjoying it. Like, really enjoying it. hobby is dance. Okay, I know you don't believe me, but I know for a fact that Floyd can cha-cha slide. I've seen it, I swear. Is it me, or are we like getting the vibe that Floyd really enjoys using his human body to its fullest potential? Dislikes restraint. Yeah, fair enough. Floyd is kind of a free spirit. Favorite food, takoyaki. Okay, seriously, I'm just gonna ask this one more time. Floyd and Jade are friends with Azul, right? Like, friends, right? Least favorite food, shiitake mushrooms, which is very specific. Okay, I think I know why Floyd would feel this way, but hear me out. At Jonathan's restaurant, they have the best mushrooms, steamed. It is so delicious. With the lemon on top, changed my mind about mushrooms entirely. You seriously gotta make Floyd at least try that once. He might whine about it, but trust me, it's worth it. His talent is parkour. Noticing a theme here? As for Floyd's mini bio, ジェイドとは双子の兄弟。かなりの気分屋でどんな行動をとるか予想がつかない。周りの人たちを不思議なあだ名で呼ぶ。Speaking of which, do you like your nickname, Lil Shrimp? The moodiness sort of worries me a little bit, to be honest. But I doubt he'll be upset with you in particular. Although, if he skips class to go take a nap outside, which he has done before, would you go with him? Just something to think about. Final verdict, play. I told you to pass his brother, but you gotta play Floyd. Everyone should date a guy like this at least once, to the extent that he's not dangerous, of course. And let's hope that when you eventually break up, he doesn't lose it. Ugh, who am I kidding? Every person you break up with is gonna be devastated. I tell you what, when you do break up with him, I'll bring a plate of takoyaki, just in case. Now we're moving on to another dorm, Pomfiore. Okay, can I just say something really quick? If this were Hogwarts, I wouldn't care what house you put me in, okay? Obviously, I'm Slytherin, but I would be chill in any house you put me in at Hogwarts, I promise. But for Night Raven College, please, 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 please do not put me in Pomfiore. Are you listening? Do not put me in Pomfiore. I'm getting upset just thinking about it. If I ever got put in Pomfiore, in order to get kicked out, I would pick a fight with the dorm leader every day. If it meant I could get kicked out of Pomfiore, I would go to breakfast every morning, sit directly across from Vil, the dorm leader, look him dead in his eyes, and eat an entire bag of Funyuns. Straight look on my face, not playing. No smiles, no giggles. Stare at him every day. If it meant I could get kicked out of Pomfiore, I would wake up every morning, go to Vil's room, stand over his bed with my wand, and wait for him to wake up so that we could fight. I'm not playing with you. Please do not. And it's not even about Vil. I don't like Rook either. God, you know what? Let's just start. Oh my God, okay. Pomfiore. Starting with the dorm leader, Vil, Shane Height. I'll be nice, because we're talking about someone you might date. Vil Shane Height. 3rd year student. About 6 foot tall. Out of curiosity though, is that with heels or without heels. His heels are really hot though. I will give him that. His shoe game is on point. Love that. Member of the Film Studies Club. Isn't that nice? Sounds pretty boring, but maybe you can do some kind of film studies and chill to get him on a date, I guess. Favorite subject? Medicinal magic. To do all the creams for your face and make your face beautiful. Hobby is yoga. Of course it is. Of course your hobby's yoga. Of course Vil does yoga. Of course that's his hobby. Ugh, gag right now. I want to eat a bag of Funyuns right now. Do you think Vil wears yoga pants? Ooh, better question. Do you think Vil even approves of yoga pants? Dislikes cutting corners. Which I get. Sometimes I cut corners in my facial routine at night. And that just leads to the question, why do it at all? Favorite food? Homemade smoothies. This I can get with, okay? That sounds delicious and I'm here for it. Least favorite food? Mayo. Another thing I can get with. I'm so glad to know that Vil has taste at least when it comes to food. His talent? Formulating makeup. All right, this could come in handy for you. Moisturizers or whatever they're doing. Especially if there's some magic in it. Come on. And you know what? Vil seems like the type of guy who would start a BeauTube. Like have his own channel of makeup and creams and stuff. He would also never get canceled ever. No matter how shady he is. Let's take a look at his bio. Pomfiore no ryouchou. Hitoki wa hitome o hiku. Bibou no mochinushi. 自らも自分が最も美しいと思っており、美に対しての努力を惜しまない。Okay, look, you're gonna have a hard time convincing me that Vil is a good guy for you. First of all, everyone knows that beauty is only skin deep, right? That means there are so many things he could be doing in life that are more important. Things more important than, I don't know, whatever his morning routine is. With that said though, my final verdict is that you have to play him. Come on, just once, right? I tell you what, we'll make it a bet. How long do you think you could last as a couple? Before you dump him, of course. Do you think you can go a week? Really think about this though. Because if you don't have a morning routine or some kind of daily routine, he's gonna make you get one. Your whole day is gonna be scheduled. Just thinking about all the things he's gonna make you do, like exercise and drinking smoothies and doing yoga and putting all those creams on. It just makes me wanna eat a bag of chips and drink a giant orange soda, honestly. Good luck! Next up, we have Epel Femier. I kind of like that name. He's a first-year student, about 5'1", and a member of the magical Frisbee team. I wonder what Epel's trying to tell us with this. His favorite subject is flying. Finally, someone who's actually going to be honest about what their favorite subject actually is. I mean, what subject could be better than flying, honestly? His hobby is driving around. Yeah, okay. I could see Epel in a Prius, for example. Riding dirty, bass real loud. Okay, maybe now I'm just talking about me and you, so let's get back on track, right? Dislikes being mistaken for a girl. I won't lie though, I also kind of thought that Epel might be a girl when I first met him, but who cares? Favorite food? Grilled meat and macaroons. Hopefully not together at the same time. Oh wait, would that be good together at the same? No. I think I get the grilled meat part, but what's up with the macaroons? Be honest, Epel. Did Vil tell you to write that? Did Vil tell you to write macaroons in your own profile and you don't even like them? Least favorite food, pears. I mean, who doesn't like pears? Like, of all the foods you could name. It's a little odd, but okay. Talent, apple carving. Okay, I get this. Like, when they carve like little bunny rabbits out of apples and stuff. Bunny rabbits, and what else do you carve an apple into? Like faces? Alright, let's take a look at Apple's bio. 儚げな魅力を持つ可憐な少年。口数が少なく、ミステリアスな印象で、周囲の人たちと少し距離を置いている。Okay. Pretty and mysterious. Got it. But if he won't let others get close to him, then do you really have a chance? Of course you have a chance! So when you do get your chance, final verdict, definitely play him. And stand up to Vil for him and for me. And since he likes to go driving, find out what kind of car he has and ask him if we can go driving with him. Also, could you ask him if we can twerk on his car and turn up the bass really loud? Also, if we're gonna go out driving with him, playing the bass really loud and dancing on the car, can we invite Floyd since he also likes to dance and I'm pretty sure he would love it. Okay, now I'm just making up stuff because I want Apple to have a car and for us to go around in it. Next up is Rook Hunt. Ugh, I really can't stand Rook, and I have to be honest, like, I'm gonna go over some things about him, but if you ever decide to date Rook, I don't know if we can be friends. Like, we may need to have a discussion, is all I'm saying. Anyway, Rook Hunt, 3rd year student, about 5'9". Again, I don't know if that's with the hat or without the hat, how he's doing that. I don't know. Personally, I don't care. Member of the science club. Yay. I have to be honest though, I kind of find this hard to believe. I feel like maybe Rook goes to the science club to sort of slack off. You know what I'm saying? Since he walks around in Tim's all the time, he should just join the Mountain Lovers Club with Jade and they can go climbing together or walk in a trail or something. Favorite subject? Art. If Rook ever asks you to pose for something, please say no. Just trust me on this. Say no. Run away. His hobby is theater. And you know what? I buy that because Rook talks a lot like he's on stage. Anyway, he dislikes invasion of privacy. Oh, no. No, sir. You got some nerve to talk about you don't like invasion of privacy when I know for a fact that you going around and sticking pictures of Leona when he's sleeping and whatever he's doing without him knowing about it, okay? And then you're gonna go keep the pictures all to yourself and not even share them with people like me who actually love and appreciate Leona? Like, seriously? This is not it. This is not cute at all. Favorite food? Liver pate. That stuff sounds pretty fancy, yeah. You would think he would want something a little meatier, being that he and Leona are like from the same place. Least favorite food? Garlic. Okay. Talent? Photography. Talent? Being a creep. Sorry. Let's look at his bio. See if it paints him in a better light. Pomfiore no fukuryouchou. 美しいものを愛し、ビールやエペルの美しさを評価している。捉えどころのない人物。Sorry, but all of that is just giving me like creepy vibes. Don't you think? It's not even like haha funny, it's just weird. One thing they didn't mention is all the hats that he wears. And I hate all of his hats. All of them. I want to burn every single one in a pile. Final verdict, as you can probably guess, hard pass. Next, I swear, if you and Rook start dating, we might not be friends anymore, okay? And how important is your friendship to me? Is it worth dating this fool? Seriously? Alright, so that's the end of part 2. What do you think? I'm sure you have some opinions about this part. So leave them in the comments below, and be sure to leave the reasons why, because, well, the more you know. I'll see you again for part 3 coming soon. So take care until then, okay? Bye! I bought a Prius. Dun 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 dun. Sha! Who bought a Prius? I bought a Prius.